How's it going, everybody? I didn't get a chance to do the video yesterday. I think yesterday was day 3. It's new commitment. Today's day 4. Yesterday, after afternoon and the evening, I went to a weekly group that I go to. It's called Trauma Reboot. I think I've mentioned it in the past. For anyone that has any history with trauma or any kind of emotional wounds that they haven't quite figured out or need some help processing through, I highly recommend that. It's very helpful. I've seen it improve a lot of people's lives and kind of get them past that stage of their life to the next step. I believe it's mytraumareboot.com. Just look up Trauma Reboot. I'm sure you'll find it. Online, 12-week course. They also have post-military courses as well as first responders. So definitely check in with that if you ever have any kind of issues with that. So normally after this group, since it's up in the area, there's this place that I would go play poker. Now this is not really gambling for any kind of money because you can play for free or pay like $10 for extra chips thing. You're not actually playing for cash. It's more or less just a social thing. But it was at a restaurant that I would go there, and just about every time I would get some beer or something like that, and hang out, play poker, and drink. That's what we did. So that was a bit of a struggle. Decided not to do that, stay away from that area. It helped me out a little bit that I didn't really have the money for it anyway. So there's that. So a couple things I've noticed just in the past 4 days. Feel like a little bit of a fog has been lifted. Feel like my mental clarity is kind of getting better, which I'm sure that makes sense. I mean, alcohol is a poison, and drinking it every day, even in small amounts, is not good for you. Plus all the sugars in it, plus all the, I think there's yeast and other things like that. I'm sure that that's probably not good over a long period of time. So I've noticed a little bit of a mental clarity with that. Another weird thing is I don't normally dream. Man, I've been having some weird dreams past couple of nights. But I don't know. That's different. So, finished that Mastering the Attitude of Achievement book yesterday, and to try to summarize the biggest part of the last of it, he's all about beliefs and how you perceive the world and your behaviors, and how your behaviors are directly influenced or affected by your beliefs and your perceptions of the world. Well, later on in the book, he talks about how to change those beliefs. And he pretty much says write it down, think of it as present tense, think of it as a positive, think of it, I do this, whatever new image that you're trying to come up with, whatever new self or identity that you are trying to come up with or trying to build. You meditate on that, verbally say it in a present and positive tense, and write down your goals, things like that, in a present and positive. It's not like I will do ... I will have ... No, you write I have, I am, things like that. That also goes hand in hand with this. I'm part of the Iron Council with, it's a group that Ryan Mickler put together. A very great group. Highly recommend it for any men out there that are looking to become better men better fathers, better brothers, better leaders, employees, you know, sons, whatever, better men all around. Great stuff. He runs a absolutely phenomenal podcast. Highly recommend him to anyone. Um, One of the things that we do in the Iron Council is we build a vision. So that's something that I've been working on lately, and I've been trying to work on implementing that vision or programming that into my mind as that is the new me. Because at the end of this book, Mastering the Attitude of Achievement, he talks about your subconscious mind will creatively influence your actions to manipulate your reality to match the vision of yourself or the image of yourself that you have in your own mind. So if that image in your mind is a negative one, then your subconscious mind is going to manipulate your actions and behaviors to make sure that the external image, what is outside of you, matches that internal image. So if you can change that internal image via, say, a vision statement or meditation on affirmations, things like that, then once you program the internal vision, your subconscious will start triggering creativity in your actions to manipulate the external image or the external environment to match that internal image. Sorry about my chicks over here, they're making a bunch of racket. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on my vision statement. I'm working on trying to change that internal image of myself, one of which is the way that I'm around people, the way I treat people, the things that I do, and things along those lines. So that's my check-in. That's my update. If anybody has any questions or wants to reach out to me on any of this stuff, or ever just wants to have a chat, feel free to. I read the comments. And I'd love to bounce some ideas off some other folks. So that's all I got for today. I appreciate anyone's time that may be interested in this kind of stuff and watching it. And until next time.